Dawgs Stadium in Fayetteville, Arkansas, the site today for one of those hypercritical Southeastern Conference showdowns. Two of America's top teams square off.
I think just staying the same as we have, just keep on grinding weekends out and keep on pushing and just trusting ourselves. I think it's been big just to know what we're capable of and just keep pushing for that.
Sort of getting back on track, just getting back to what we do really well, executing what we do, and just staying and having fun, not making anything bigger than it needs to be, not changing anything we do. So just staying the course, just making sure that we're having fun and just playing the game.
Going into Arkansas, we knew it was going to be tough, but we had played at A&M and Mississippi State before and succeeded. So I think we were ready to battle.
I don't think you can ever make one series or one game bigger than what it is, And that's kind of been my message all year, especially with this group. Hey man, it doesn't matter. We can't make one game bigger than any other game. We have to treat them all the same. I mean, your focus, your preparation should be the same no matter who or where we're playing. I've been joking with a lot of the guys, the ball has no idea where we are. It doesn't know if we're in the bullpen or at Foley Field or Fayetteville, Arkansas, or wherever. So treat it that way.
Yeah, I mean, it's fun. Especially in hostile environment, it's everyone's there cheering against you, and that just kind of elevates your game. It's one of those things. It's just you get to enjoy it, and you don't have any pressure on you. All the pressure's on the home team. Their fans are going to be really mad if they don't get the job done, and just you get to out there is just literally looking out around saying these guys are mad at their own team right now, and I get to just have fun. That's literally all it was on that Sunday.
Out into center field with some carry. Whoa, it's out of here! Dan Jackson with his second homer of the day. He might have another one. This is drilled into deep right. Shaggy, grand slam! And the Dawgs have hit for the home run cycle.
They had been scuffling, and then they got on a hot streak and won 5 in a row. And then for you to knock them off that winning streak, now they're back into that kind of feeling the pressure mode again. And, I just kept telling our guys on Sunday, we knew it was going to be an offensive day. There was, if you know anything about baseball and you roll into that ballpark and see those flags, you're like, okay, pop up on the infield's got a chance of going out today. And so, I just kept telling our guys it's going to be about toughness, mental toughness. Who can overcome and understand that I'm going to make a good pitch at some point today. It may blow out of here, and it's okay. I just got to keep going. And then at the same time, from a pitching standpoint, you don't want to give in. You don't want to just, there's days when you can, and you can just throw a fastball right down the middle to get them to fly out. That wasn't the day. And don't give in. And if our walk total's up, it's okay. But we're not going to give in and give them a chance, to get this thing really rolling. And I thought we did a phenomenal job. Obviously we went down 6-1, but even then I was telling our guys, man, they got to get us out, and the ball is flying, and obviously it did.
At the end of the day, offensively, kind of our mindset is it's our offense versus their offense. And, we had lost the day before. So we knew we needed to come back and do whatever it took to score more than them. I was kind of, no matter what the score was, that was our goal.
This is hit high and deep out into left center field, and this ball is going to be out of here. Dan Jackson with his third home run of the game, and the Dawgs increase the lead to 14-9. Ryan Wynn and Brennan Hudson go back-to-back, and the Dawgs take the lead 7-6.
For sure. Especially from the offensive side, we approach every single day like it's the only game that matters, because it is. It's the only game on our schedule for that day, and just keep on going. If you just keep attacking each day like that, I think it's a lot easier to be where your feet are and play in the present and be able to attack each day.
So that's the ball game. The Dawgs win it 26-14. A record-smashing day here in Fayetteville. And the fifth-ranked Bulldogs take 2 out of 3 here at Baum Walker Stadium, winning a series here in this brutally tough league for the 5th time in 6 weeks. It is week 7 of Southeastern Conference baseball. What a matchup we have as the 5th-ranked Georgia Bulldogs battle the 17th-ranked Ole Miss Rebels.
We know that in the SEC going on the road, it's going to be very hard to win baseball games. And I think this team understands that. We just go out there and we play with no pressure. And I think it shows.
And, it makes it easy when you go to places as cool as, Arkansas and Ole Miss, back-to-back road trips. It kind of helps bring the energy a little bit when you have a good environment, big crowds, and, it helps a little bit.
Going out and playing in front of 10,000 fans, I think we really embrace. Everyone's rooting against us. As Coach Johnson says, we got to be the tougher team, and I think these past road series, we've showed that we are the tougher team.
This is drilled deep into left. Tre Phelps home run into the Georgia bullpen, and the Dawgs take the lead. It's 8-7 Georgia.
It's more, now it's just about handling business. We went and we did all the hard things. Now it's just going to be, this is, in my opinion, I feel like even harder being able to focus on. We're going to play a Missouri team who just came off an Arkansas win, and obviously they're not the top tier in the SEC, but they're talented and they're going to come in, they're going to play a really good game, so we got to play our game and we're going to win.
The greatest improvement, I would say, is just everyone kind of just learning more about themselves. I feel like the pressure, there's not a lot of pressure going on right now. Everyone's just kind of playing for themselves and the team at the same time, and it's just working really well to where everyone's doing their individual job. We've got a really hard part of the season out of the way, so we just need to hunker down and ultimate focus the next 2 weeks to kind of put ourselves in the best position going forward.
Excited to just be back home, be back in Athens, be back in front of our fans, and just show them that, this year is different. This year, we really think that we could win it all, and we want to just continuously show that to our fans and put on that display that we're different.
And as we head towards the home stretch, the Georgia Bulldogs sit atop the SEC standings and open up a 3-game series tonight against the Tigers from the University of Missouri.
They put some pressure on us there in the first 2 innings, and Joey was able to execute some pitches and get us out of it.
Yeah, today definitely more fastball dominant. I knew after my last 2 starts they were going to make me compete in the zone.
He is an animal, and out there today he was dominant. Joey all day, then Matt after. It was awesome to watch.
The pitch, Huddy slips, a race to the bag. He is out of there.
This one's lifted out to right. Going back is Seals. It's off the wall.
Ryan comes off, gets sack fly, gets a big hit right there, 2 RBI. I think at the end of the day, that's Ryan had a good day.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out.
The pitch, hit high out into right center. This one's got a chance. Touch 'em all, Shaggy.
That was a real team win all around. We kept battling, kept fighting, scrapping runs together, and just finding ways to win. Felt nice to be home.
We got the shutout. Time to eat, sleep, hydrate.
Go, baby. Back at it tomorrow. Back at it tomorrow.
Game 2 tomorrow.
Goes on 3, 1, 2, 3. Go!
Georgia's getting set to take on the Missouri Tigers. Game 2 of this weekend's 3-game series.
Here's the 3-1. Ground ball towards second. Could be 2. Wynn to Kolby, the relay. He got him.
I think one of the things you're seeing from, Ryan is when the matchup is screaming to play him and we put him in the game like it was today, it doesn't matter that he hadn't played in a day or 2. He's coming in there with a great attitude, a great mindset, a lot of energy. Made a nice double play turn. He's just a baseball player.
The 2-0 to win. Hit deep into left. This one's got a chance. Off the wall.
It's always a good chance to just do what I know what to do. Really been hammering down on sticking to the approach and making sure I get swings off a good count. So just to go out there and be able to execute is always huge.
Drilled out into deep right center field. Kolby gives this one a ride. It is out of here.
Finding the belief and the rhythm and the confidence of going out there and seeing the results. Now everything's coming together. So I think when that's happening, nobody's going to be able to hit off us, and then at the same time, nobody can pitch to our hitters either.
Hey guys, good job. Job's not done. We're not finished. We got another one tomorrow. Doc's going to get the ball. He's going to get us off to a great start, and we're going to ride.
Caden Aoki on the mound, and he has been one of the top pitchers in the SEC, 6-0 with 3 saves this season.
Caden's just superstar. Game slow for him. He controls everything. How about the bunt he fielded right there? I mean, he checks so many boxes.
You know, you can believe in yourself 98% or whatnot, but really being 100% convicted in every single pitch and knowing that, you know, how good I am and just going out there and having fun has really been the difference maker.
Here's the 3-2. Hit high and deep out into right center field. A long run for Seals going back. This ball is out of here. Bryce hits this one deep out into right field. Going back is Seals looking up. He leaps. It's out of here. 3-run homer. Here's the pitch. This is hit high and deep out into right field. Going back is Seals. This ball is out of here. Off the scoreboard.
So like I told people, I think one of the best swings of the year from Kolby Branch was yesterday on the backside homer. Yeah. And then today he gets a fastball, you know, where he should, and doesn't try to do too much with it, and takes it out.
Just sticking to my approach. I mean, I'm comfortable in any situation that they want me to pitch in. So starting, relieving, you know, who knows what's going to happen next week, so I'm ready for anything.
A second straight run rule win, and Red Hot Georgia sweeps Missouri and extends a winning streak to 6.
Guys, it was hard this weekend. Proud of everybody here for grinding through it, okay? That's what we do. We got another one coming up this week. Eat, sleep, hydrate. Goes 1, 3, 1, 2, 3. Go.
Welcome to Georgia baseball. It is the home stretch of week number 9 and the final regular season home weekend as the Georgia Bulldogs take on the LSU Tigers.
Yeah, I think it's just having the mentality of being able to fight, be able to pick our pitchers up when they're not going. I mean, they do the same thing when we're not going, so just being able to do whatever it takes to win a game, whatever that takes that day.
Yeah, I think we felt really good about our plan going into it, and then I think we were down 4, and we've got a lot of trust in our bullpen. We've got, you know, 4 or 5 guys we really like out of there, and we're able to go to them at any point. And so, you know, when you get that down the line, you know, you got to score a certain number, and kind of when you get there, you just keep rolling. And so I felt like when we got to that number, we were ready to go.
This one's lifted out to deep right field. That ball is out of here. Kolby Branch with a 2-run homer.
Entry on the mound, Tre Phelps at the plate, a righty-righty matchup.
Well, the guy that had going on the mound, I've been watching him. I mean, LSU's been a good program for a while, so I've been able to watch him throw for a while. I just remember there was a lot of off speed to the righties, and I was the first guy they brought him in for. I figured that's what it was going to be for, so I just kind of stuck to an approach and sold out and kind of knew he was going to have to land one at some point, and got to it, I want to say, on the 7th or 8th pitch of the at-bat and got a barrel to it, and the rest was history.
Here's a 2-2. Drilled out towards the gap in left center field with some carry. It's got a chance.
I did it. I knew it was down. I knew it was going to be a hit. I didn't know if it was going to get up, but it did. It was definitely a great feeling once I saw it go.
Tre Phelps with a 3-run homer, and the Dawgs have surged ahead 10-7. Can you believe it?
Yeah, anytime you can pick up, you know, the first game of the series, it lowers the stress, for lack of a better term. Your guys tend to play a little looser and play free, where sometimes when, especially, you know, with everything we had on the line, and so anytime you can get game 1 and come back and fight, it does 2 things. It A, lets you know that, you know, you're just as good as whoever you're playing, or potentially superior to whoever you're playing, and that if you play your best baseball, you should win. And then, you know, lastly, like I say, I mean, it lowers that temperature in the room.
The Georgia Bulldogs are red hot, winners of 7 in a row and sitting atop the Southeastern Conference standings with a magic number to win the toughest league in the land in 2 games. The Dawgs try to clinch the series and take one step closer to the first league title since 2008. Hit high out into center field. It's got a chance. It's bowling out of here. A grand slam for Michael O'Shaughnessy. Jordy Oriot over the scoreboard.
So when I got done pitching, I kind of went in and checked the scores just to see. We all kind of thought Sunday would probably be the day after the losses on Friday, but then everything started lining up perfect, and then we had that last Ole Miss game that we were kind of waiting on, and then obviously as soon as that happened, some people got word, and we knew it could be that day. So.
Here's a pitch. Strike three swinging, and the Dawgs are SEC champions.
This is funny, but I did not know until the last out was made. During the game, they posted the scores. I saw that Texas had lost, and then I saw that Ole Miss and A&M were tied, and that was the last I thought about it. So I mean, I'm like right here, locked in, and Coach Coggin and Coach Ammirati and. They said, don't tell him, we don't need to tell him to distract him, just let him stay right here. Because I guess, right before 7th inning or so, the other game was final. So I really did not know until the game was over.
And for the first time since 2008, Georgia sits on the mountaintop of the toughest league in the land. What a night, what a weekend.
I mean, this team's special. That's what it says about it. 08 to now, that's a long time, and especially for Wes and for all of his coaches and us players to build something like this so soon into his tenure, it's like, wow. I mean, something special could be going on right now.
I think it's just a nod to how special the guys are, how special the group Coach Wes constructed and put together, and Mo Coggin through recruiting, and the guys just gelled, and we've done a great job of bringing our talents together and making everyone win their own battles and be able to win as many games as possible, and as many of our SEC games as possible. That's been a blessing.
Man, it's cool just to see, we come to practice every day, me and Trey at least for 3 years now, and we see the 08 number on the board, on the outfield wall, and I want to see 26 up there, and that's been our goal since the beginning, and seeing that kind of come to fruition, it's been amazing, and we're really proud of this team, and we got a ways to go, but it's something to hang your hat on and be excited for, have confidence in, continue to believe in this team and where this team can go.
That's the first step. A lot of hard work came into this. A lot of belief, a lot of hard work. Remember, we love hard things, okay? We're not done though, man. Hey, we're not looking at this. We'll remember this. We'll celebrate it tonight. We're coming back tomorrow for another mission. That mission, it ain't stopping here. Yes, we're going to be in Foley, and the next time we do that, then we're going to be going somewhere else. You guys with me? Hey, I can't be more proud of you guys. I love everybody in here. We got to keep doing hard things, and we got another mission. Let's go! SEC champs, baby. Let's go. Let's go! Those on 3, 1, 2, 3. Go! Now it's you're being hunted, right? For somebody to say, hey, we want to take down the SEC champs. We have to understand that we are going to be hunted differently now. And I think this is the first good test for us to see how we measure up to being hunted like that. And so I think our guys will respond to that challenge. I think they want to make sure that we finish the SEC strong and we're able to put on our resume that we did all of these things. I don't think it'll be a problem with our guys to be focused.
Yeah, it's amazing. I mean, that's forever. You can't take that away from us already. And just being able to have that means the world. And hopefully that's the goal. We got that one number up there, but let's go get some more numbers up there.
Nottingham trying to close the door. The 1-2. Strike 3, look at it, that's the ball game. It's a sweep. And the SEC champions are now 41-11 and will head to Auburn with a robust 21-6 Southeastern Conference record.
Guys, enjoy it, all right? Look, you put yourself in a position to go out. Guys, they got all the pressure. You should be playing loose and free. This should be so much fun. If we'll go out there tonight, we'll stay focused, play our game one pitch at a time. We still got a lot of things to prove, man. I want, to quote, remember the Titans, leave no doubt, Herman. I want to leave no doubt.
It's the final weekend of the regular season. We come to you live from Plainsman Park, Hitchcock Field here in Auburn, Alabama, for arguably the best showdown in all of collegiate baseball this weekend. Two top 5 teams squaring off as the SEC champion Georgia Bulldogs take on the old rivals, the Auburn Tigers.
Wes just preaches that we should play with no pressure. We're in the driver's seat at all times. We know we have a really dynamic offense, and our pitchers are keeping us in the game.
We know we're not going to be beat by 1 run. And, it ended up being, a pretty low-scoring ball game, but Joey just held them down for us and waited until we could get, the 2 solos.
Here's the 0-1. This one's hit deep out to left field, way over the green monster. Daniel Jackson has tied the game at 1.
Don't make the moment bigger than it is. At the end of the day, it's just another at-bat, just a little later in the game, but with a little more higher stakes. Just stay relaxed and just go do it.
Here's the 0-1. This one's hit deep out to left. Terrell going back, and this one is out of here. How about Ryan Wynn with a 2-out homer, and the Dawgs have their first lead of the night. It's 2-1.
I'm definitely more comfortable coming out of the bullpen now when you got the crowd going and all that. So nothing's really going through my head. I think it's just, all right, just do my job, just execute pitches and go from there.
Man, that young man wasn't phased all night. And, his presence out there, his pitch execution. Yeah, he looked like a big leaguer. That's what it looks like in the big leagues.
The 0-2. Hit sharply, glove by Hudson at first. He caught it. Touches the bag just in case, and the Dawgs win 2-1.
This is what great teams do. Doesn't matter what the standings are, where you're at, what you've done. You come out, you assert your dominance, you dominate the game. Great job, Joey. Great job, Matt. Hey, and then DJ, I think you got jammed on that one.
A little bit off.
A little bit. Winnie, great job.
Yes, sir.
Way to be ready. Hey, we're going to eat, sleep, hydrate. We're going to come right back here tomorrow. We're going to do it again.
Yeah, baby.
It is a beautiful night here at Plainsman Park, Hitchcock Field, Georgia, with a thrilling 2-1 victory last night over the Auburn Tigers in a matchup of 2 of the best teams in the country, both ranked amongst the top 5 nationally. We've got game 2 here this evening. This is going to be a tough play for Guevara. He beats it. It's an infield single. Line into right. That's going to drop in for a base hit. And Ryan Wynn, a clutch hit. Driven out into deep right center field. This one's got a chance. It is out of here. A 3-run homer for Jordy Oriach.
Here's the 1-2. This one's hit out to deep right field. Going back is McCray, and that ball is out of here. Here's the 1-1. This one's hit deep out to left. Rylan Lujo, get on out of here. That one was way over the green monster.
Bottom of the ninth, the 0-1 hit high out into center field. Lujo, plenty of room. He'll make the catch, and that's a ball game.
Like I'm going to tell y'all something. You're going to look back when you're like 40, and you're going to look back on this season and understand what we just accomplished, and you're going to understand how big it is. Right now, you probably don't. It's kind of cool. We're playing really well. Guys, you just ran through the gauntlet. You won 9 out of 10 series. You won every series on the road.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely impressive. Going in, we knew that we were in for a really fun road series. Like, all the places we were going to were just nuts.
It's hard to win on the road in college baseball, and especially in this league where we're going to the best teams at the best places in the country. It's hard.
Those are just smaller goals on the way to the bigger goals.
Great teams, as we've talked a lot about, great teams are great players. They hate to lose the checkers. And no matter what you think you've got wrapped up or don't have wrapped up or from a postseason seeding, this, that, and the other, have pride in that. Great players just love to compete.
Just keep playing our best baseball. Keep taking care of business every day and be present where we are.
So I think it's definitely cool what we've accomplished, but starting today, it's just a clean slate going forward. So we got to be able to just take that energy and that momentum going forward.
good afternoon and welcome to Georgia Baseball SEC Tournament Edition. It is actually still good morning here in Hoover, Alabama. Hey, it wouldn't be an SEC tournament here in suburban Birmingham if there weren't some weather issues. Our first pitch moved up 4 hours. So Southeastern Conference champions, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the Mississippi State Bulldogs. Line around into left center towards the gap. This ball is going to drop in for a base hit. Stone's pitch. Line into right with some carry. It's going to be an easy tag and score for Ishikawa. Joey B, here's a 1-2. Line drive up the middle, caught by Volsky. Go back to first for a double play.
Wow.
Now here's a lefty Hudson.
This almost feels like a day for Huddy.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
This one's hit deep out to right field. Going back is Parker, and that ball is out of here. Brennan Hudson, 6-4-3, and the Dawgs have turned 3 double plays here in the first 5 innings.
And some bare-handed action by Wynn. Ball 4, make it 5-2. A walk and an RBI for Kenny Ishikawa. Here's a 1-2. Bouncing ball left side. Kolby get a glove. He'll flip to win in time, and the Dawgs win. Matt Scott lights out again, and Georgia's on to the semifinals.
Hey, listen to me, guys. Very proud of you. Hard to come out here. They bumped game times on us. Hey, we still stayed locked in and focused. Now, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go back, enjoy some good food, get fueled up. We're going to eat, sleep, hydrate. We'll practice tomorrow, and then we'll come back Saturday and stake the claim here. Let's go.
Well, good afternoon, and welcome to the semifinals of the 2026 Southeastern Conference Baseball Tournament. The Georgia Bulldogs aim to take yet another step, taking on the arch rivals, another of the best teams in the country in the top 10, the Florida Gators.
And the Gators draw first blood. Curlin scores. Yost around third. He scores. And the Gators have opened up a 6-0 lead.
This one's hit out in the right field. That's a base hit. This one's hit high out to right. Tagging and scoring from third is Lujo, and that ball is going to land in front of him.
There wasn't supposed to be any rain here this afternoon, but they are going to pull the tarp out here. So we certainly got ourselves a ball game here. These Dogs just tough and relentless. It's a 2-run double for Kenny Ishikawa, and the Dogs cut the Gators' lead to 7-6. Ryan Black sends this one all the way to the track. Here's a pitch. Trey smokes this one deep out into right center field. He reaches up and makes an incredible catch. Yost robbed us again, but the Dogs tie the game. Branch in to score on the sac fly, and Ryan Black makes it to third as the go-ahead run. It's 7-7. Smoked out into left field. Here comes Sear. He's going to make the catch. We're tagging at third. Here comes Black. The throw close. Safe, but Georgia's got the lead.
First time today the Dogs have led.
Byrd grounded towards second. This should do it. Wynn on to first. In time, and the Dogs win. What a comeback. Incredible.
Wow.
And tomorrow afternoon here in Hoover, Georgia will play for its first ever SEC tournament title.
Hey, guys, listen to me. Today's going to be awesome. It's going to be a lot of fun. You got a chance to win a championship, another one, in the same season. And, guys, it's going to take a lot of guys today. I'm not going to sit up here and tell you, I don't expect any pitcher to go CG. We use a lot of guys today. When your number is called, I really need you to come in with strong confidence, strong belief, knowing that you're playing for a championship. That means you're good. These times, they're very, very few and far between in life. They just are, okay? So know that today when you're in there, it's because we believe in.
All right, so the SEC tournament title game, the Georgia Bulldogs and the Arkansas Razorbacks. So we're going to have a lengthy rain delay if the plan is to go at 4:45 after what's going to turn into basically a 2-hour and 45-minute rain delay, but it's cleared out. The field's in great shape. Again, terrific job by the grounds crew. And Georgia and Arkansas, DJ, we're about 10 minutes away from playing for the SEC tournament title.
Let's have a little fun. Let's grab Georgia's first SEC championship, yeah?
Goes on 3, 1, 2, 3.
Dawgs!
Towards third, that's a fair ball. DJ can fly. Brock Bennett's going to wave him around third, and the Dawgs have the lead. This is drilled out into right center. Huddy going to be waved around third, and Kenny's safe at second. 3-0 Dawgs. It's high and deep into right field. Jack Archibald gives this one a ride. This ball is out of here. Jack Archibald. And hammers this one base hit into right. And it's 6-0 Georgia. Here's a 1-2. Called strike 3. Farley paint the black.
Beautiful change by Farley.
There's a base hit for Tre Phelps. In the score, Archibald.
Here's the pitch. Cool strike 3. How about Paul Farley? Archibald comes up with a 2-run single, and the Dawgs have extended the lead.
Arkansas with Kozel, the runner at first. Stevens 1-0. Bounce towards second. This is going to do it. Wynn to Huddy in time, and for the first time ever, the Georgia Bulldogs win the Southeastern Conference Tournament. The Dawgs do the double. SEC champions, and now SEC tournament champions. And Georgia does it in style, winning it in 7 with an 11-1 run rule victory over the Arkansas Razorbacks.
Right now, teams from all over the country are celebrating their seasons, preparing for their postseasons. Are they in? Where are they headed? Georgia knows they're in. SEC regular season and conference tournament champs. Will they get a top 8? We'll find out. 64 teams hoping to do just that over the next hour. You will find out who those teams are and where they are. Who's the number 3 overall seed? What a season it has been in the Peach State. Wes Johnson and the Dawgs. Regular season and tournament champs from the SEC face the LIU Sharks out of the NEC. How about them Dogs?
Guys, here's your challenge from here till we're done. Is simply this. The great players, they understand that success just drives them to work harder. They haven't done anything in their mind. Always remember this, winning is the most unloyal thing in this world. It does not care what you did yesterday. It does not care how good you think you were yesterday. It only cares about today. And so your challenge the rest of this time is how can you find something hard to do today? And then tomorrow, and then Wednesday, and then Thursday, so that when you get to Friday, that's the easiest day of your work week, man. This team's not going to have regret. You're going to take the field tomorrow and find something hard to do. You're going to lay in your bed tonight and you're going to dream about how good you are. You're going to be the hero of your imagination. And if you are, we'll get everything we want. Let's get out of here. Go get some food.